crap, are we rolling? Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Rohan Lawrence, and I'm here for the July 11th edition of SmackDown. Now, to be honest, I'm actually recording the day of Money in the Bank, and I gotta say, after the SmackDown we had on Friday, including the Raw we had on Monday, we have something to look forward to, because SmackDown was really awesome, so let's get down right to it. Our first match featured Daniel Bryan versus Christian in what's going to be pretty much one of the best SmackDown matches that goes down in history, period. I mean, like, both men gave it everything they got. Highlights of that match was definitely Daniel Bryan hitting his signature maneuver. I know he always hits it, but with the way Daniel Bryan's been on a roll lately and the way his aggressiveness, I mean, hey, him doing those kicks is always a highlight for me. Then not to mention when Daniel Bryan tries to go for his signature drop kick from across the ring, getting up speed running. Daniel Bryan. Christian delivered an unbelievable spear, making his best friend Edge damn proud of himself. Like I said, match was epic either way. Final moments of the match, Christian tries to go for a nice crossbody, but Daniel Bryan reverses it by catching him in midair and turning it into a yes lock. First it was yes lock, then it was no lock. Now it's back to yes lock. I guess it's the yes lock. He catches him in the yes lock, but Christian just have no choice but to tap. I gotta say, both men are looking pretty strong in this match. Even though Christian has lost both to Kane and Daniel Bryan, and saying that, you know, Kane now can't go in the Money in the Bank, I can't help but feel Christian should have got a win through some momentum, but hey, we'll see what happens. For all you know, Christian could win this one. But yeah, both men are looking pretty good, and I gotta say, Money in the Bank is gonna be something to see. Next off, we have a little segment between Dolph Ziggler and Teddy Long. And, you know, Teddy Long is like, you know, Dolph Ziggler, you're having the night off tonight. Ziggler's like, I want to compete. Teddy Long gives that whole, no one's going to interrupt my show, SmackDown. I'm starting to agree with JBL. I think he is starting to become corrupt with power. Booker T, come back. Come home to SmackDown. We miss you. But, you know, Ziggler's like, alright, fine. I won't mess with it. But anyway, let's move on to the second match. Featured Seth Rollins of The Shield against Jey Uso of The Usos. Now, like I said, I'm filming the day of Money in the Bank, and the kickoff is about to start in probably around 50 minutes, so, I gotta say, this tag team match is looking good. Once again, I will say this a million times over. As good as this match is probably gonna be, why the hell is it on the pre-show? Seriously! And I'm not even saying no match should be on the pre-show, because I'm looking forward to pretty much all matches, and I haven't been interested in all matches in a while. But, like, why? Why would you put rising stars like the Usos, and then what's worse, pretty much WWE's best investment into maybe, like, the Wyatt family, and even then, people will still say best investment, The Shield, why would you put them on the pre-show? Like, what? Why the hell would you put them on the pre-show? It's like, you want to build up legitimate stars, but you'll make them warm up. Like, put them on the pay-per-view. Fuck the pre-show. Put them on the pay-per-view. Anyway, let's get on to grading this match before I completely lose my mind. Let's see now. What do we got? Once again, these two deliver. Like I said, rising stars. If these guys aren't main eventers, it's a problem. Let's see. Highlights of this match for me were definitely when, apparently, Jey Uso took a page out of Hulk Hogan's book and started hulking up during the match. Like, Seth Rollins gave him the chest punch. It's like, Uso! It's like he was getting hulking up. I don't know if that's a shot at Hulk Hogan, because you know how Vince is petty. But, you know, it did buy the crowd, or the pumping crowd, because I love SmackDown, but with the way these guys tape them, these guys will add in pumping crowd noise, unfortunately. But anyway, from the sounds of it, the crowd was into it. I'm hoping it's the real deal. Another highlight was when Jey Uso lands that beautiful Samoan drop. I thought that was it. Seth Rollins manages to kick out with a little, you know, interference from outside with a whole bunch of distractions from Jimmy Uso super kicking Roman Reigns in the stomach to Roman Reigns getting his revenge by giving him like a huge clothesline. Seth Rollins manages to seize control from Jey Uso and give him a ferocious stomp attack to the skull. Like, see, he looked like he just used him as a stairs and then BAM! Son, just good night. Match 1, 2, 3, and I gotta give it, the Shield are looking good. I'm still backing for the Usos, though. Sorry, just backing for them. I like these guys. Let's move on. We have got Chris Jericho versus Curtis Axel. Now, I personally think Curtis Axel is a pretty good Intercontinental Championship. Then again, compared to the Intercontinental Champions we've had to the past, like Kofi Kingston and Wade Barrett, not saying any of them are bad, but it's always nice to have a new change of pace, and I think he's been carrying the title pretty well. I'm not really a fan of that whole, he has count-out victories against Triple H and John Cena, but that's just how the company works. Anyway, the match between Chris Jericho and Curtis Axel were good, and after Money in the Bank today, I would actually like to see a rivalry between Chris Jericho and Curtis Axel. I think these two have a great chemistry. They performed a great job on Raw. They did it again on SmackDown. And Chris Jericho managed to pull out the win twice. Once by pinfall, and twice by hitting the code breaker and making him beat and sending him outside, and he got counted out. Which led to Curtis Axel losing his ever-loving mind, and Paul Heyman had to calm him down, which is always fun. But yeah, like I said before, I'd love to see a rivalry between Chris Jericho and Curtis Axel. These two are doing well. We'll just have to see how Chris Jericho's Fozzy's band tour is going. And if he's got time to do a rivalry, we'll see what happens. The next match featured Ryback versus The Miz. Now, as you know, The Miz is fighting the The Miz is challenging Curtis Axel to a match today, Payback, Money in the Bank for the Intercontinental Championship. But, now there's another match. Oh yeah, Ryback versus Jericho. But with the way it's being promoted, or should I say barely being promoted, you would think these guys don't have a match. I mean, like, the biggest highlight is when Ryback disgraced himself yet again, thanks to the freaking company known as WWE. It's all downhill when you fight Cena, man. When you get fed to the machine known as John Cena, that's it. Your career is done, son. It's done. Good night. Why? Why did they feed Ryback to Cena? Why? Oh my God. Like, seriously, I think that's in like every new superstar's WWE contract now. It's like in very small print, you have to be fed to John Cena. You have to do the job to John Cena in super small print. And if you do not comply with these terms, you will be fired. It's like, why? You turn him heel. Poor Ryback. Anyway, Ryback disgraced himself a couple weeks ago on SmackDown by giving up to The Miz. So, you know, it's not looking good. After the match, Chris Jericho code broke him. So let's see how this match is going to go. Well, the match between Ryback and Miz is actually pretty good, like I said. Pretty solid match. You know, match goes into it, and few focuses on the legs, Ryback starts like wailing, oh my god. Although I will say this, watching him beg is hilarious. I think something popped. I was like, man the fuck up, come on. Dude in the crowd was like, get up and fight! Like, really, Ryback? You can't be being like, mental machine. I think it popped. It's like, once again, it's not anything of Ryan Reeves' fault. For those of you who don't know that's Ryback's real name. It's not his fault. The company's just doing a poor job promoting him. And, you know, he plays off this whole, I think something popped, my leg hurts. Miz is like, is he going to give up again? And when Miz is not looking, BAM! Meet her clothesline, shell shock, done. I love how Ryback was like, victory! He looks so desperate, like he knows, yo man, I'm not getting these victories anytime soon. So I better enjoy them while I can. Oh, poor Ryback. It's not looking good, buddy. Let's hope maybe he can get a win over Chris Jericho. Maybe Chris Jericho can be the selfish superstar and put him over. We'll see what happens. Sure as hell not. Cena didn't put him over. Cena, I love you, man, but put people over. Selfish ass. Anyway, yes. Next we have the Divas title contract signing. This is a good segment because this is the first ever Divas contract signing in history. So chalk it up for the PG era, guys, because they did something that no other era did. Golden era didn't do it. Attitude era didn't do it. Ruthless Aggression didn't do it. PG was the first era where we had a Divas signing. Now I know that doesn't sound really cool or stuff like that, but the Divas division has been looking good. And when I say Divas division, I mean AJ Lee and Caitlyn. And you know what I think sparked this? I watched a video by Dallas, Deluxe Man. Once again, sorry for saying your name wrong, dude. And it talked about how did Gail Kim and Taryn Terrell knockouts women wrestlers on the TNA roster? Did they raise the bar for women wrestling? Now, I didn't see all of it, but I think it did. Because I think Vince is starting to look at TNA and say, those bastards, they outdid me in the Divas division. Even though I didn't care about the Divas division for years, they outdid me. No, it's not going to happen. So, you know, hey, competition breeds out people's best traits or worst traits. And in this case, best traits. The signing was great. We had AJ saying, you know, Kaitlyn, don't sign this contract. I'll just embarrass you again. And that she did. By revealing some very personal texts when she thought she had a secret admirer in Big E Langston. It made her lose her friends. You know, she said all this thing about Natalya and and Great Khali, how the Funkadactyls are too obsessed with their Total Diva show. But man, Kaitlyn was like, you know what? I'm done with your games. And at the end of this, I'm going to be champion, and you're going to be drooling back and forth like a little baby. And man, did that set AJ off by giving her a mean slap, which caused Kaitlyn to, you know, like literally move her back into the corner, like behind the desk that we're in, starts attacking him. Big E pulls AJ back. Kaitlyn back. Kaitlyn gives Big E the biggest slap ever given to a black man. And spears once again the hell out of AJ Lee. Man, I'm excited for this Divas match. They're doing a great job promoting the Divas. Great job, WWE. Keep it up. Next we have Wade Barrett versus Fandango. I like Wade Barrett, so it breaks my heart when I see him jobbing to Fandango, who I loathe. Nothing special here. Fandango wins it with a roll-up. Really nothing special. Next we have match 6. Alberto Del Rio versus Sin Cara. Or didn't. Now, you know, I saw Sin Cara come out, and, you know, the mannerisms are fine and stuff. Didn't think anything like it. But when I saw Sin Cara attack Del Rio, I was like, something ain't right here. Match goes on. I'm starting to notice this guy's build. He's taller. The blonde hair in the back. I was like, that is Dolph Ziggler. And if you didn't believe it before that, well, believe this after Sin Cara delivered the zigzag. And JBL's commentary was priceless. Sheer priceless. Oh man, great idea to have Michael Cole and JBL team up again. These guys have great chemistry. So yeah, Sin Cara, who was actually Dolph Ziggler, definitely one of Del Rio. I can't wait for this match. And it's funny because when Teddy Long was looking for Sin Cara, who he thought was Ziggler, you know, Dolph was like, oh, I just came back from my phone. He came up right behind me. You know, Teddy was like, oh, I just came back from my phone. I'm out of here. Hey, Sin Cara, never seen you look better. We really haven't. I love Sin Cara, but we never saw him look better. Man, Ziggler showing off. He's doing great in his face. And last but not least, the main event. Randy Orton versus Sheamus. The Viper versus the Celtic Warrior. Great match. But then again, what do you expect? It's the Viper and the Celtic Warrior. Great match. Highlights definitely include the clubbing blows, the spike DDT, the usual stuff. But the biggest highlight is when Daniel Bryan tried to go for a repeater like he did on Raw by knocking out both people. Unfortunately, it didn't go as planned. It was all going wrong until, you know, Sheamus had other plans. And then Christian had plans for Sheamus. And then I believe Sheamus beat him off. I'm not sure he ordered him off. Then I believe it was like Daniel Bryan and Christian. And then Daniel Bryan knocked them off the ladder. And then just when I thought that Daniel Bryan was going to go for his 2 for the Viper struck with that RKO. Man. It ends up with Randy Orton doing what Daniel Bryan did, taking that briefcase and just loving it. I personally think Randy Orton's going to win. So, well, let me just know your thoughts, what you guys are going through. Once again, this is late, but hey, Money in the Bank, man. It's going to be great today. And don't forget to watch that kickoff show. We'll just have to deal with 4 great superstars being off of a kickoff show. But let me know what you guys think. Comment below, like, subscribe. You guys know the deal. You guys know the dealio. I'm Rohan Lawrence, signing off. And be on the lookout for my review of Money in the Bank, because it will happen. Later.